Next question, case number 2. So before that, I will give you one instruction how to draw this angle. So I told you, if you are drawing one arc, after that if you are cutting first arc, it will be 60 degree, right? If you are cutting the second arc, double of the 60, 120 degree. If you are cutting the third arc from the second arc, it will come here. It should be 180 degree. Again 60 degree, correct? So if you want to make any angle in between these angles, how can you make it? If you want to make it 90 means in between 60 and 120, right? So in between 60 and 120 you can cut 90 degree by making it as bisector, correct? After that 120 and 180, in between 120 and 180, which is the middle angle, 150. So by bisecting this 120 and 180 angle, you can make the angle 150, right? So it is easy to identify that. So if you want to draw 45, half of 90 is 45 degree, correct? So if you want to draw 45, first of all you should draw 90 degree, then bisect 90 degree. That is the method. Okay. What is the half of 150? 150 is 75. So if you want to draw 75, you can draw first 60 and then 90. In between 60 and 90, the middle number is 75. So 60, if you are bisecting 60 and 90 degree, you can draw 75, correct? So in between 90 and 120, which is the middle number, 90 and 120, you will get the middle number is 105. So if you want to draw the 105, you should bisect the angle 90 and 120, correct? So in between 120 and 150, which is the middle number, 120 and 150, 135 is the middle number. So if you want to draw 135, you can draw it by bisecting 120 and 150. So whatever angle you want to make it, you should check that angle will come in between two angles, right? First of all, you should draw that angle, then bisect that angle, you will get the required angle. That is the method. Okay. So let us start the case number 2. Construct an angle of 45 degree at the initial point of a given ray and justify the construction. So for this construction, first of all, you should make the angle 90 degree, which we done like question number 1. So same method you can use, and here I made 90 degree. This is 90 degree, right? So if you are bisecting this 90 degree, you will get 45 degree. In this question, you have to make 45 degree. So first of all, first make 90 degree by using the previous method, same method. So this is 90 degree. So now I am going to bisect this 90 degree, then I will get 45 degree. Okay. So I am taking C as center and radius more than half of CG. So if you are taking CG, this is CG, right? So half of CG means you can take this much of length. More than half of this length you should take. I am taking this much of length. I am taking C as center, C, because we have to cut it. Means G, AG, here it is making 90 degree. That means from I itself, correct? From this arc, where is the 90 degree point? I is the 90 degree point. So you should take I and C for cutting the 45. Okay. So I am taking C as center, and more than that of this CG length, I am cutting one arc here. And with the same radius, do not change this one. And I as radius, taking G as, or I, here it is I marked. Okay. So I as radius, same, sorry, I changed this one. Okay. So same radius, and taking I as center, you should mark another arc here, and these two arcs should intersect here. Okay, this intersection point we can mark it as H. Okay, after that you should join this AH, that will be the meeting point, means that will be the 45 degrees. So I am making here one angle joining AH, and this BAH is the required angle 45 degree. Okay, so first of all make the 90 degree angle, which we done just like the previous case number 1. After that, C and this I is the 90 degree angle, and C is the initial point of this arc. Making C and I as center, taking more than CG, this length, CG, or this length, C, here it is CI. Okay, more than of this length, half of this length, you can take any length. So draw one arc from C and draw one arc from I, and then join this line, and this angle BAH is the required 45-degree angle. Okay, so for justification, how can you draw the write the proof? First of all, we should join this GH and CH, these two lines we should join, then we will get true triangle, right? AHG and AHC. So try to prove these two triangles are congruent. We will get HG is equal to HC, arcs of equal radius. By construction we can write it. Okay. Next, AG is equal to AC, radius of the same arc, radius of this arc. So both are equal. Again, AH is common side, so AH is equal to AH. So by using SSS criteria, side criteria, we can write these two triangles are congruent. So if two triangles are congruent, then by CPCT, corresponding part of congruent triangle, we can equate their corresponding angle. So I am equating here HAG. This angle is equal to HAC. These two angles are equal. I written here. Okay. But sum of these two angles is equal to 90 degree, because we know that the complete angle is 90 degree. So sum of these two angles is equal to 90 degree. If both are equal and sum is equal to 90 degree, then each angle should be equal to 45 degree. We have to prove this is 45 degree, right? So each angle is equal to 45 degree. So the proof is over.